Giving our praises, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Israel, the Most High Yah, Exodus 20, the Commandments, the Zion Movement. And Elohim spake all these words, saying, I am Yahudah, thy Elohim, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other Elohims before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
My Elohim, he is the King of all things. My Elohim, he is the King of all things. He is the King of the ocean, the King of the sky, the King of the people. So don't you ask me why. He is the King of all to keep the commandments, you better call on Yahweh. My Elohim, he is the King. Yeah. He's always by my side, no matter if no one's there. He's on time, on my mind, every day and every night. He is my King of all things. You better keep the commandment. You better call on Yahweh. My Elohim, he is my King of all things.
Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto Yah with the voice of triumph. For Yah most high is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loved. Selah.
My Elohim, he is the King of all things. My Elohim, he is the King of all things. He is the King of the ocean, the King of the sky, the King of the people. So don't you ask me why. Yeah, of all things.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Yahudah Radio Show, live from Warsaw, Poland. That's right, you heard me. Live, I am live from Warsaw, Poland in the studio. Today, I would like to share this beautiful song that I've shared, which was recorded in America, Washington, D.C., from the Zion Movement with my brethren, YHWH, and my sister in Zekiah from Tampa, Florida. And we were together in Washington, D.C., and I started writing this song, and I said, let's collab. Let's add my beautiful brethren and my sister in, and we finished this song up, Commands of the King, which will be on my 12-track album that I'm working on, and some of the other songs that you've heard. So once again, that was Command of the King from the Zion Movement. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again. Peace and much shalom to wherever you are scattered over the four corners of the earth. Welcome to the Yahudah Radio Show live, once again from Warsaw, Poland. That's right, you heard me. I'm right here in the studio, live and well in Warsaw, Poland. So before we get into today's show, I would like to give all praises, all honor, and all esteem to Yahweh, or Yahuwah as some say, the creator of the heavens, the earth, the seas, and all that is within them is Yahweh alone created all things. And I thank Yahweh for the time and space, for this time and this space on my journey. Praise Yah. So once again, I'll do a short introductory. You can find my introduction from week before last and last week. You can find those. I will post. I am Leah. I am your sister Leah. I am your host today. I was born and raised in the USA, and I'm here to share my journey with you as I've traveled many different lands from 2021 with my daughter as a widow with a fatherless child on the journey, on the wings of Yahweh. And I might add that my daughter and I, we are Yahweh's covenant keepers. We are covenant keepers of Yahweh. And once again, I left America in 2021 with my daughter after the passing of my husband in 2020. And here we are. And I also would like to give another love dedication to my adult children over in America, Joshua, Jackie, Kirsten, and Christian, and to my 9 beautiful grandchildren, to my parents, to my siblings, my family online as well. I love you all deeply, and may Yahweh continue to protect and guide each of you and keep each of you in peace and much shalom. Yes. So please continue supporting the Kingdom Voice Media Vision given to me by Yahweh, which you can find on my YouTube. Once again, that's Kingdom Voice Media. This is a vision that was given to me by Yahweh alone. Okay, so I want to play this song once again, but I want to open up here again with a scripture opening from Psalms 37, verses 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh, and he delighteth in his way. Sometimes, and I'm just saying, sometimes we may not understand where Yah is leading us, but every step, every way of our journey can still be ordered for its purpose, for his purpose. Okay? So take your journey. Don't be afraid. And that's today's episode here. The topic of today, we're going to talk about finding your purpose outside of America, walking in your righteousness. Yeah, walking in your righteousness. Don't be afraid. Trust Yahweh. And I just want to say that I'm honored and I'm glad to be here. And I just want you to listen to this again because I was running sort of late, and I just want to play this one more time. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Israel, the Most High Yah, Exodus 20, the commandments, the Zion movement. And Elohim spake all these words, saying, I am Yahudah, thy Elohim, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other Elohims before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the 3rd and 4th generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
My Elohim, he is the king of all things. My Elohim, he is the king of all things. He is the king of the ocean, the king of the sky, the king of the people. So don't you ask me why. He is the king of all things. You need to keep the commandments. You better call on Yahweh. My Elohim, he is the king. Yeah. He's always by my side. No matter if no one's there. He's on time, on my mind. my king of all things. You better keep the commitment. You better call on Yahweh, my Elohim. He is my king of all things.
Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto Yah with the voice of triumph. For Yah most high is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loved. Selah.
My Elohim, he is the king of all things. My Elohim, he is the king of all. He is the king of the ocean, the king of the sky, the king of the people. So don't you ask me why, yeah, of all things.
Yes, yes. My Elohim is the king of all things. Once again, I give all praises to Yahweh, and welcome back to the Yahudah Radio Show, live right here in Warsaw, Poland. That's right. So this week's episode, we are going to recap. Once again, we are going to go over finding your purpose outside of America, or wherever you are, finding your purpose, walking in your righteousness. That is your journey. It's your journey, and you may walk your journey alone. Do not be afraid. I am here to encourage you. So let's recap from last week, if I may. Last week we talked about leaving wickedness behind, unrighteousness, learning how to conduct ourselves when traveling and living outside of America. Yes, that's very important. We discussed understanding laws, respecting cultures, not being loud and arrogant, disrespectful, or disorderly. Those are no-nos. You can't have that when you come out of America, when you leave America and you enter into different foreign lands. This is unacceptable. You do anything in your country, America, anything is acceptable. We're watching it live right now in real reality. Once again, understanding laws, respecting cultures, not being loud, arrogant, disrespectful, or disorderly are all no-nos. We learned not to throw trash on the properties, on the grounds, wherever you are. Be conscious, be aware, okay, of your surroundings, of taking that paper or that can or that bottle and just throwing it on the ground. That's a no-no. We know we come from the projects, the ghettos. Not all of us, but we've been there, and we know how disorderly things are and how the grounds are. So when you come out of America, whoever you are, whatever country you're in, wherever you are, if you don't know these rules, you're going to learn them now. No trash. Throw the trash in the trash can, okay? Not to walk around uncovered in nations. Ladies, cover up, especially if you look like me. This is not acceptable. Not to fight in any nation. You're not going to go in any country fighting, okay? It's unacceptable. You don't see that. You see that in your America. Or react emotionally. But instead to observe, you must observe, listen, learn, and carry ourselves upright. Walking upright, and that's what you should be teaching your children, to walk upright, okay? Some of the music you guys listen to, you need to get rid of it, and you need to find some music for healing with a purpose, some conscious music that's going to feed your soul and feed your spirit. You've been bamboozled into wickedness. And most of you, not all of you, are into this music, and it's terrible. So let's find music with a purpose, share that with the children, walk upright, teach the children to throw their trash in a garbage can, teach the children not to be disrespectful. We ourselves as adult women, we're going to cover up, even if we go to the beach. Unacceptable to be walking around with all of that hanging out loose and down and around. Don't do it. Cover up. Walk upright. It's time to grow up. Yes, it's time to return to righteousness. Yahweh is watching you. He's watching me. He's watching his whole earth, you know. So cover up. Ladies, please cover up. I mean, you have little children watching you. Look at you over in your country in America. It's very sad. You're not covered up. Little children are watching, little boys, little girls. Unacceptable. I had to get out of there and never to return. We learned the importance of humility, saying I'm sorry. It's okay to say I'm sorry, to say I was wrong. You know, that's all in your holy scriptures. You know, you can apologize. What's wrong about that? America teaches you arrogancy, wickedness, all kind of sexual perversion, unacceptable. So let's calm down. Let's breathe. We can say I'm sorry if there's a misunderstanding. We can even say, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't understand. So communication for real. Walking in righteousness means learning how to move with wisdom, peace, honor, and self-control. You must control yourself everywhere, wherever you go. Even in your country, it's out of control. There's no self-control. Look at your president. Look at your government. As I said before, it's no self-control, and the people behave just like that government, I tell you. But this is for a select few who may leave America, preparing to leave in their heart, in their mind. I'm just giving you some heads up on living outside of America, as I am out since 2021 with no husband. Yes, Yahudah alone, a widow with a fatherless child, still moving in righteousness and walking upright. So today, please allow me to encourage you again to be strong, to walk upright, and to think before reacting. Please think before reacting. You know, that's something you don't do in your country. There are bullets flying everywhere, fists flying everywhere. The evil eye is everywhere. So people react, no thinking. I mean, the place is like a madhouse over there. Think before reacting. Continue seeking shalom, which is your peace. Seek peace. Okay. So we're going to talk about here finding purpose outside of America. When leaving the United States, many people think they are leaving everything behind. You think you're leaving everything behind, but sometimes leaving is where purpose truly begins. Sometimes leaving everything behind is where purpose truly begins, and I am a witness to that. I left everything behind. I had enough. I have PTSD. I have a lot of trauma from that country, and I'm never going back, ever. I need my peace, my shalom. I need healing, and I'm working on myself. I'm not perfect by far. I have a long ways to go, but by far I am not where I used to be. No way. And people can't even recognize your change. They won't recognize your change, but long as you know you've changed, you don't do certain things anymore, you don't eat certain things anymore, you live a different way, a different life. You are set apart, whoever you are, coming outside of America. I don't care what color you are. You are set apart and you live a different life than you led when you were in America, okay? When I look back over my journey since leaving in 2021, I realized that repentance and leaving behind my old life was necessary. Yes, it was necessary for me to grow and to move on. I've done a lot of weeping. It used to be really, really bad. I've calmed down now. I'm somewhat better, especially coming out of America into Egypt, Sinai. That's a great place to heal. Let me encourage you to go to Dahab, South Sinai, Sharm el-Sheikh, Nuweiba. You can contact me at Kingdom Voice Media 777 @gmail.com or Facebook, YouTube, and I will help you. I will assist you with good information and contacts. Okay? Again, I realized that repentance and leaving behind my old life was necessary. Some things you just have to leave behind and just let it go and move on and start a brand new. Okay? No longer did I want to be wicked and doing the things that I used to do. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed of myself for the way I was living in America. I can't blame anyone but myself for my wickedness, and I've had a change. And true repentance is not doing it anymore. People go to church and they pray and all of this and that there, but the behavior hasn't changed. Your behavior must change. I'm just not the same anymore, and I thank Yahweh. I had to leave behind unhealthy behaviors, left them behind, pain, trauma, confusion, and old ways of thinking. Yeah. Um, when you come out of America and while you're in America, people say, oh, be safe. Oh, be safe. And I'm like, my daughter and I laugh and look at each other like, really? You guys be safe. You're in a place where there's flying bullets everywhere. Telling us to be safe. We're safe. We're under the wings of the mighty Yahudah. And in these countries where we've been living, there's no gunfire, there's no fighting and murder every day and wickedness that I've experienced living in America. No, it's not like that. You really should get your passports and travel somewhere, anywhere. Go. Let me encourage you. Outside of America, I found peace. Yes, shalom is peace. Healing, clarity, and purpose. Yes. For me, it felt as if strongholds had been holding me down for many years over there. I'm telling you, nothing really worked out for me, but I tell you, things are working out for the best for me. 5 years now outside of America, I can tell you that. But when my feet touched the ground in Egypt, we landed in Cairo, Egypt, 2021. Something shifted inside of me. It felt like the chains were lifted. For the first time in a long time, I felt like I could actually breathe, that I could live. I could have some shalom and not having police officers bamming at my door or pulling me over because I look like this color. You're targeted over in America, and I'm sorry, it's just the truth. I had enough of that. No more. The first years abroad, I'll tell you, let's see. The first years abroad were culture shocks, as I mentioned before. You come out and I'm like, wow. And I see people getting along with each other and moving along and families loving each other. And it really touched my heart, for real. But there were also healing years. Outside of America has been healing years. Exactly, sitting by the Reed Sea, Sharm el Sheikh, Dahab. I would meet Yahweh on my rooftop, beating my bongo, praying, crying out, reflecting, and being surrounded by nature. Different cultures help me to reconnect with myself in ways I never expected. Oh, yeah, you connect with yourself because you see things that you don't see over in the USA. You really do. Even right here in Poland, you see it's just different. It's peaceful, it's safe. You don't see people fighting each other or hurting each other. You see the elderly walking hand in hand, husband and wives. You see a lot of elderly, and I love it. It's just beautiful. They're walking around. They're even riding their bicycles, which encourages me. And you can see me on my YouTube riding my bike sometime last year, my daughter and I, and that's the first time since I left Egypt, and Egypt was the first time since I was 19, rather, in South Sinai, where I would ride a bicycle. I mean, I really am enjoying myself on this side of the earth. Praise Yahweh. The first years abroad, again, were culture shocks. In healing years, as I said, you need healing. We need lots of healing. All of us from America, we should all be traumatized from the way we've been doing things over there. Just look at your president, look at your government. I'm sorry. Just look around you. Sometimes Yahuwah removes us from familiar environments so we can finally begin healing and rediscovering who we really are. Who are you? You know, that's what the man in the park asked my older daughter. Who are you? And he gave her the knowledge of self. So I pray that I'm not a preacher and I'm not going into any kind of preaching, but we really need to find out who we are. Who are you? What are you looking for? What's your purpose? Yeah, my daughter said, my eldest, Mom, why aren't you growing or elevating? I forgot the word she said. And this was many, many years ago, and and that really stuck with me. But now that I am elevating, I left America the unclean food, the perversion, the wickedness, all of that there. And I have been elevating very high. And, your children can teach you so much if you will just listen and humble yourselves and just listen. Listen to your children because my baby girl is the reason we are here in Poland today. Not me. I wanted to go to Morocco. Mom, I want to go to Poland. I want to go to Poland. What is this about this Poland girl? Oh, she'd been saying that since 2023 over in Turkey and Georgia we lived. And when it was time to pack up after 8 months of Georgia, Mom, let's go to Poland. Okay, we're going to try this Poland for a week, but why? Why do you want to go to us to go to Poland? Mom, Poland is the least racist country in Europe. Wow. Okay, she got my ear right there when she said that. Because again, I'm looking for shalom. I'm looking for peace. I'm not looking to be bothered because of what color I am. I'm just looking for peace and to raise my daughter in a peaceful environment. And we haven't had any issues. I mean, if people say whatever they say, so what? Once again, that's what I was talking about in the other episode. You can let some things go. We don't want to be, yeah. We don't want to come out here fighting anyone over words, over eyes. Leave that trash in America. We are walking upright in righteousness. We have a way to behave. When we are on the streets, when we are in a cafe, when we are in a restaurant, we walk upright. We don't come out being loud, pushing people, fighting people, cursing people out. Leave that behind. You're getting a new start. Start over. Start afresh. Most people aren't going to accept this and take it. I'm just speaking to a very select small group of people. Okay? So one thing I can say that you'll have a lot of time to meditate, to work on yourself. It's hard working on yourself in America. I mean, you can start, you can, and you must accept why you're there, whatever happened to you, the things you went through, just accept it. 1 Kings 8, just accept whatever, just accept it in America or wherever you are, whatever you've been through, okay? Lay up your supplications and keep it moving. Move. You can't just stay there. You want to elevate. You want to grow. You want safety. You want peace. At least I think you do. I'm not sure. But this message is just, again, for a select group of people who want to leave America, who I am encouraging, giving you some jewels and diamonds on your behavior and things to look forward to, expectations outside of America, okay? Don't be afraid. You have nothing to fear. Only Yahweh. That's it. You have nothing to fear. People are people wherever you go. You don't put your hand on people. People don't put their hands on you. You walk upright. You know, you should have this law in your heart that we spoke about, the law of Moses, which was given by Yah. You should have it in your heart. You should know now to come out stealing from people. You're going to see open things out in the open. You know, you just don't grab things and take them. Thou shalt not steal. You don't come out stealing anything. If people have things laid out to sell, they're laid out to be bought. You purchase it. You don't steal. You know, they don't teach you any morals over in your country. They don't teach you anything but how to be wicked, the most wicked, and to sit back and say, what have we done? We did nothing, but to continue in wickedness. True repentance is changing. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you're from. You change. You just don't do the same things anymore, okay? So also, my purpose, I found peace outside of America. I began to write. You can journal. Keep a journal of your journey when you leave America, wherever you go, whoever you are. Journal. I wrote 2 little books, 1, 2, 3, Yes, Yah Loves Me, available on Amazon now. I wrote that in Tunisia, beautiful Tunisia, Africa. We spent 6 months. Okay, I wasn't expecting to do these things, but they came out of me. They came from somewhere. Our journey from America to Cairo, Egypt. I wrote that little book on Amazon as well. And it just, again, these books are for all ages. They are just to encourage you of the love of Yah and taking your strength and your courage and not being afraid to leave America. You can go wherever you want to go. People have left and gone to Thailand. People have left and gone to Europe. People have left and gone to Africa, where the world is big. But I'm just reminding you to walk in righteousness and, not to litter, not to give people the evil eye. Just work on yourself and humble yourself, okay? Because Yahweh doesn't like wickedness and arrogance. So just be mindful of yourself and what you're doing and what you're thinking and your behavior. Be mindful, okay? I never imagined I would begin recording music in different countries. They have recording studios all over. Do your research. Wherever you go, you can sing, you can write, you can do whatever you want to do. Find your purpose. It's inside of you. Pull it out. That's why it's good to work on yourself and to be alone, because you have a lot of energy of other people and you get distracted. No, you got to fight through the distractions and all of that. Traveling across nations, I never, knew. I thought we were going into South Sinai to stay, but that's not what our Creator did for us. So we traveled across different nations and recording music in different nations from America, DC and Cincinnati, my little songs. You can find on my 12-track CD album, or becoming involved in radio broadcasting. I never expected this. This is wonderful. This is a gift from Yah. And I thank the beautiful people here at Emma Radio right here for giving me this platform for 1 hour on Thursdays at 5 o'clock p.m. Praise Yah. Sometimes purpose cannot fully bloom until we leave environments that keep us spiritually and mentally, emotionally, or creatively bound. Yeah, sometimes you just have to leave people and get away so you can heal, so you can bring out the best in you. I suggest you go to the Reed Sea down in Dahab Sharm and go get in the water. Go meet Yahweh at the sunrise and sunset, pray, lay out in the sun and get some healing. You will lose weight. And I made a mistake last week. That's a brother taking care of his mother, which is wow. Yeah, I had to be corrected on that. And my apologies, little brother who's taking care of his mother. And she's doing well. They're looking really good. And we're going to keep them in our prayers. Mom got away from the bad food. The son said, look, I must get my mother from out of there. And she's off for 20 medications in one day. Bam, boom. If I'm saying it right, and no more of that medication, no more of the bad food, and she's healing. So praise Yah, we keep them in our prayers as well. So once again, sometimes purpose cannot fully bloom until we leave environments that keep us spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or creatively bound. You can use your skills abroad. You've learned a lot in America. If you can survive in America and in the ghettos where I come from, you can survive anywhere. Yes, you can. You can survive. You can do it. Let me encourage you. Did you know also that I delivered a baby doing a home birth in Dahab, South Sinai? Yes, I delivered a baby girl back in 2023, and it was a beautiful home birth delivery. I've never done that in my life. I did work in nursing, so I do have those skills. Maybe 17, 18 years. My grandmother, when she lost her limbs, I would help out, and that's what led me into assisting with nurses and doctors in America, working in mental health wards, working in nursing homes, hospitals. All of that there played a part to prepare me for a delivery in 2023 in South Sinai. That was amazing. And we should have more home births. You guys go down there to Sinai, have home births down there, have your babies in some water, warm water. Do something different. Get out the hospitals. Don't you see what's going on? Leave. Go somewhere. I'm just praying for you all. So the nursing skills I learned in America became useful on my journey abroad, and that experience taught me something very powerful. The skills you already possess can travel with you and create purpose in new lands. And many people ask, well, what can I do outside of America, Sister Leah? There are many opportunities abroad besides teaching English. Yes, you can start an online business. You can create YouTube content, podcasts or broadcasts, write books, create music, braid hair, cook or teach cooking, babysit or nanny, teach wellness or fitness, sell handmade products. You got that shea butter you can make. Oh, yes. Do photography or videography. Become a travel guide. We have a sister down there in Egypt. Dee Dee's Travel. Hello, Dee Dee, Sister Dee Dee. We live together in Turkey, and she is a travel guide. If you want some information, reach out to me, and I will get you connected to her for some visits over to the pyramids. Once you land in Cairo, go to your hotel and relax, get you some good breakfast, and Sister Dee Dee will get you connected to the pyramids, breakfast, and things like that. And she's also from America. She's my sister in, yes, from Miami, Florida. That's right. And Dee Dee travels. She does traveling, and she's successful with that. So that's one thing. You can work remotely online. You can start a clothing brand. We have Brother Soul over in Morocco. He has beautiful apparel. I will put the name of his apparel down below. You can order his beautiful necklaces. Him and his wife, they have prayer cloths, prayer rugs, I believe. He has beautiful T-shirts. So that's something that Brother Soul did, and a lot of other things on here as well. You can also build a media platform, encourage and help others, heal and teach skills you already know. So teaching English is a big one. You have the gift of gab, so you can help other people who want to learn your English since you're a native English speaker. All you need is your computer, and you can do that as well. So there are a lot of things that you can do that you've learned from America that you can bring to business, bring to life, bring to a purpose. There's no excuse. You can bring your computer, work in your hostel, your hotel, your home outside of America, and have you some sweet shalom and peace without the police breaking down your door, without ICE agents knocking you down and kidnapping children and all of that evil wickedness. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm traumatized. I can't live like that. No way. No way will I have my daughter. Not this baby. She's wise, she's smart, and she's been living abroad 5 years now, learning cultures, currency exchange, things she's teaching me that I don't know about, you know? But here we are. That's real education. Healing, shalom, and encouragement. For me personally, I needed deep healing, which I'm still recovering, and shalom after years of hardship and trauma in America. Yes. When you're surviving and you're battling depression, the things you've been through and the things you see that others are going through as an empath, yo, I tell you, it's rough. Sometimes it's hard, but just cleave to Yahweh and just don't ever give up. Don't you ever give up. Whatever you do, you keep pushing. It's a test to try you and test you. That's what these are. Be strong. Let me encourage you. Sometimes we need quiet space and time. Sometimes we need distance. That's very important because I just couldn't see myself healing with my grandchildren, my parents, with everybody around and the energy. No, it's okay. And I pray someday that they all will understand this, my journey, my path, my walk, my healing. Okay? So sometimes we need nature. I live in a forest. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. Reflection and unfamiliar places to rediscover who we truly are. Who are you? What is your purpose? What do you want to do? You're given a second chance when leaving America. So much you can do. You can do so much. Skies are the limit. And yeah, again, I'm a covenant keeper, which makes things a lot easy for my daughter and I. Okay? So walk in your righteousness. Let me encourage you. So I want to encourage anyone preparing to leave America. Do not think your life is over. It may actually be beginning. This may be the start of something great for you. It is for me. Take your skills, take your wisdom, take your gifts and your experiences and create something meaningful wherever you go. You can write a book, you can journey, you can go record music. You can do it, guys. Whatever you want to do, skies are the limit. You had all your practice in America. Go. Let me encourage you to elevate. Elevate. So again, sometimes we need quietness, and it's quiet over in Poland, Europe. They have even quiet hours, And some of your apartments, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock is going to be quiet. You can't be making all of that noise. And you don't want to get into any trouble. You want to respect and obey the rules wherever you go. Okay? Sometimes we need distance again, nature, reflection, and unfamiliar places to rediscover who we truly are. Who are you? Find out. I want to encourage anyone preparing. Just don't think your life is over. It could be the beginning of something new. Take your skills, your wisdom, your gifts, and your experiences, like I said, and create something new. You're not too old. No, no, no. I'm 55 and I'm alive and I feel very vibrant and well. I hop on a bicycle. I can walk. On my 55th Earth Day, my daughter took me to a water park in Supat, at the Baltic Sea. And I tell you, I got on the bullet ride, choom, down that water. Oh, I felt so amazing. And I couldn't stop laughing. Oh, I just thank Yahweh for my journey. Like, the vibration, feeling like, you're full of life. It feels so good. I wish my babies could enjoy this with me. And maybe someday we will reconnect. But mommy needs healing. She needed this. And Olivia, thank you for that beautiful 55th Earth Day I enjoyed at the water park. I still talk about it today. I walked all the way up and I went choom, all the way down on the waters. Now, if I was in America, I probably wouldn't be doing any of this. Writing books, hopping on water slides, who knows? So I just want to encourage you. You're not too old. You are not finished. No, you're not. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care. You have a second chance here. Come on and bring yourself to life. Find your purpose. Find your meaning. Your purpose can still unfold. Oh, yes, it can. I found peace and purpose far away from the USA, and I believe many others can too. So I want you to just trust in Yahweh. If you don't know who Yahweh is, once again, he's the creator of the heavens, the earth, the seas, and all in them is Yahweh alone created. Have no fear. Don't be afraid. Just walk upright. Be mindful of your surroundings. Treat others the way you want to be treated. You don't want to steal from people. You don't want people stealing from you, so you don't. You treat people with respect. Respect to be given back to you. Most of these countries where Yahudah has led me, it's been very beautiful. It's been very peaceful. I never imagined that I'd be living in the mountains of Georgia. I really love Georgia. You must visit Caravate, overlooking the Black Sea. Go take a couple of days and go up into the mountains, get you some fresh water. And there are beautiful mountains in Poland. I cannot wait to visit. I'm getting my information on the mountains here in Poland. I enjoyed the Baltic Sea. Yes, the Baltic Sea is beautiful. I cannot wait to go when it's very hot and jump in the Baltic Sea. It's beautiful. The Red Sea is beautiful, so peaceful. You must go. You can live like a king in Egypt. $1 is like 51 Egyptian pounds. So you can find you a nice apartment for $200 or $300 a month, and you can live really nice, and you can work on yourself, and you can find out, what do I want to do? What changes? I made it over to this side. I'm at the sea. I'm laying down at the beach, and I'm thinking, wow, I can't believe I made it through that life I had in America. I was into so much sin, into so much wickedness in America. You'll have time to lay back and think and to cry and to weep. I've done so much crying. It's like I almost feel cried out, but I'm still weeping. I'm still weeping, but I'm strong in Yah. Okay. So whatever it is you want to do, like I said, if you want to teach English, you can work on getting a certificate now while you're in America. You can work on the Cambly app or some of the other apps, and you can get your certificate to teach English. Just work on that. If you're going to leave, you can pick up that little certification, YouTube or whatever other things you want to do, write books on Amazon, journal, keep a journal of your journey, right? And when you come out, help others. If you can be of some use to someone who's less fortunate than you, why not? Don't be selfish. Don't do it. Don't be selfish. If you see, and my brethren did that from America down in South Sinai, he would take his money, go buy all the children nice goodies at the store down in Dahab, because sharing is caring. Why not? You have a U.S. dollar. It's not going to hurt you to share, to buy a child or a lady who may need a dollar or two or something. Be kind and be merciful. Be nice to people. Humble yourself. Like don't come out with the attitude of having a nasty disposition and attitude and looking down on others. Please don't do that. Don't do that when you come out into the overseas countries. There are people less fortunate than you. Have some compassion. Be kind, okay? Be kind, be nice. You're okay. You survived. You made it through America. You made it through all of the wickedness. And it's only going to get worse over there. I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell you like it is. It's not going to get better. Can't you see? But be kind. Be compassionate to others. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful, especially men. Don't come out with the evil eye to other men. I'm not telling nobody to be a wimp or anything like that. Just don't hold any grudges against people for what we went through in America. Do not hold grudges against people. This is a new beginning. Okay? Walk upright. Okay? Be kind to others. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Have this law of Moses in your heart. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. I'm speaking of this when you come outside of America, okay? Rest on your Sabbath day. Just rest. I don't know what your Sabbath day is. Everybody has a different Sabbath day. But take yours and rest. So this has been beautiful, and I'm going to wrap this up. I mean, the time just flies so fast. And again, you can find me on Kingdom Voice Media, okay? And this will be uploaded in a day or two, and I will share this song one more time. This is a beautiful song. We played it all day after we recorded it. We couldn't stop playing it because it speaks of the Creator and his creation, okay? Praises, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Israel, the Most High Yah, Exodus 20, the commandments, the Zion movement. And Elohim spake all these words, saying, I am Yahudah, thy Elohim, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other Elohims before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yah, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
My Elohim, he is the King of all things. My Elohim, he is the King of all things. He is the King of the ocean, the King of the sky, the King of the people. So don't you ask me why. He is the King of all things. You need to keep the commandments. You better call on Yahweh. My Elohim, he is the King. Yeah. He's always by my side. No matter if no one's there. He's on time, on my mind, every day and every night. He is my King of all things. You better keep the commandment. You better call on Yahweh. My Elohim, he is my King of all things.
Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto Yah with the voice of triumph. For Yah Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us, and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loved. Selah.
My Elohim, he is the king of all things. My Elohim, he is the king of all things. He is the king of the ocean, the king of the sky, the king of the people. So don't you ask me why, yeah, of all things.
Yes, yes, that song right there is so powerful and beautiful. Yes, our little sister and Zakaya is such a beautiful singer, and we are awaiting her deliverance with her children when Yahweh releases her to go wherever she's going. She's a great singer. That's what I'm saying. She's an artist as well. And Brother Yehoshua ben Israel also. These are great people who have left America and are leaving America and are using their talents abroad to do different things. We recorded that song in Washington, D.C. We had a beautiful time before Olivia and I would depart in 2021. We share memories, yes. And I love you all, family. So as I begin to wrap this broadcast up in my hour at 5:54 p.m. right here in Warsaw, Poland, if you can support the journey, the business, the Kingdom Voice Media, this is all new, the books, the music, I'll put everything down. And let me just encourage you to have faith. Don't give up. You can go wherever you want to go, but I encourage you to get some shalom first, which means to go to the Reed Sea, go down to Dahab, Sharm el Sheikh, Nuweiba, and go and relax and get in the sea and cleanse. You know, that sea is healing. That Reed Sea, you need to do some research on that Reed Sea over there. It's healing. It has a bunch of minerals, healing. As the brother stated in the letter, that his mother has lost so much weight. She's vibrant. She's moving around. She's excited for life, which she had issues in America, being in a nursing home, taking 15 to 20 pills. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, no. Bad food, no seeds. I mean, like gun violence, police violence, brutality. I mean, like, why are people acting as if I'm saying something wrong? I'm just telling the truth. Like, really. So I'm praying for you all in Yahweh's name alone, for those who want out, for those who want healing, for my adult children, my parents, my grandchildren. And I will be doing an interview with my daughter, Olivia. This is going to be a big one. I'm looking forward to having Olivia on here to share with us why she chose Poland. And that's our new book coming out, Finding Peace Across Many Lands, Mother and Daughter's Journey from the USA to Poland. And that book will be available. My goal is to be in bookstores. So, yes. So I'm wrapping this up, and this has been a beautiful hour. And I wish you much shalom, and I wish you much well, and I wish you much peace. Please share the videos, like, share, visit my new YouTube channel, Kingdom Voice Media, and my books on Amazon. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Yah loves me, and Yah does love you. Yah loves his creatures. He loves his people, all that Yahudah created. So once again, have a great and beautiful rest of your day or morning or afternoon over the four corners of the earth, wherever you are. And thank you for this hour with the Yahudah Radio Show live in Warsaw, Poland. And I love that song. I had to play it. I played it 3 times. It's just so beautiful. And I have much more music that I have recorded, and we have recorded on the journey. And I'll share the one with Olivia. My daughter, who is now 16, was 10 years old when we left America. We will play that song that we recorded as well. Over in Cincinnati, Ohio, I did music. And over in Washington, D.C., we've done music. So I will share all of those with you as well. So keep us in your prayers, and I am here to encourage you. I am not here to hurt your feelings. It's not about feelings. We need to come out of our feelings and just face reality. And the reality is your country is not safe. You should go somewhere and get you some shalom. That's what you should do. And shalom just means peace. So get you some peace. Go somewhere. If you need to get your elderly parents out, the brother has a testimony. They had to put his mother on a gurney to get her on the airplane, but he was determined to get his mother from out of America. Mom is now walking around on her own. Praise Yahweh.